Exactly 1 week ago, the Golden Knights were riding the high of winning 10 of 11 games and seemed to be firing on all cylinders. Will the Wild keep their postseason hopes alive? Or will the Golden Knights regain momentum and be playoff bound? From T-Mobile, and we're underway as Matt Reed will backhand it into the Golden Knights end. Now, the Golden Knights fell behind 2-0 in the opening 8.5 minutes the other night, and Subban had to make a stop right away tonight on Jason Zucker. With a win, the Golden Knights would close to within 3 of idle San Jose. Here's Tuch driving it wide, right through the top of the crease. Theodore shot on it, a save. Dubnyk. And the rebound to the near boards. Great pattern to the red line. He'll gain the zone and drive wide on Brayden McNabb. Put it on net, and he scores from a sharp angle. He beat Malcolm Subban along the short side. And the Wild with the lead, just 2:12 into the game.
That's one Malcolm Subban certainly like back. That's from behind the goal line. As Pattern lets that go, goes off the right pad between the legs of Subban, and the Minnesota Wild are up 1-0.
NHL's ice-time leader, averaging nearly 27 points a minute tonight. And a save made by Subban on Cunnin in tight. McNabb able to work it away from Cunnin. And now Greenway. They'll gain the line, busting down the wing, trying to feed it in the middle of the pattern. A wrist shot on a save by Subban. Rebound loose out in front to Greenway. Turns, wrist shot blocked. McNabb blocked it. Puck still loose. Carpenter pulls it out of the pile. Battle for it along the boards. Reed. And now Suter had a block by Stastny. Stastny looking, lays it a Stone. Shot and a save, Dubnyk. Oh, real good setup. Stastny to Stone, who had the chance, but not the way it has gone for them lately. Lost 12 of their last 14 in St. Paul and outscored 45-25. Wrist shot from the line on a save made by Subban off the stick of Ryan Suter. Fiala takes it back. Tuch chasing him down as Fiala sends it in. Kevin Fiala came over earlier here out in front. Subban, a big save on Hunt. A turnover by the Golden Knights, and it was Brad Hunt with a great chance trying to put the Wild up by 2. Merrill back to get it. Able to keep it moving for Miller. Puck loose to Brown out in front, and Foligno had it gloved by Subban. Puck came up the wall. The Golden Knights couldn't get it out, but Subban gloves it. So the Wild on the first power play for either team. Fiala to move it off for Spurgeon. Driving down the wing, centered it, tipped away by Schmidt. Zucker, wrist shot, off the crossbar, score! Under the bar and in for Jason Zucker. A power play goal with 19 seconds left in the period. It's 2-0 Wild.
To Jason Zucker, and here's a look at it. And that hits the back middle bar. You can tell Zucker knew right away his 22nd of the year, and a big goal for the Wild, who'll go up 2 here with just 19 seconds remaining in the first.
Suter never actually got the shot away. Stall back to Reed. And now up by Spurgeon, trying to feed it towards the net. That just missed.
Spurgeon tries to make the feed in front, and that's just out of the reach of Eric Staal, who would have had a tap in.
Jordan Greenway up the ice. Feeds it in deep. Comes off the end board to Eriksson Ek. Back to Greenway. Out in front, Suter. Wrist shot deflected. Down low by Eriksson Ek. John Merrill. It's behind his own net. Here's Reeves. And a feed it out. Hit Merrill. Kicks right back to Reeves. Staal, a wrist shot and a glove save by Subban. Staal fights his way around behind the net to the boards now. And a shake England. Backhands it out in front. Subban took care of it down low, and the Golden Knights on the move the other way. Smith with Carlson and Marchessault. Smith couldn't get it in deep. Pacioretty picks up a loose puck, rolls to the middle, lays it off for Stastny. He'll dish it to Merrill. Wrist shot. Save Dubnyk. And a pounce on the rebound. Stone wraparound! And Dubnyk dove to keep it out! They may have to look at that. Stone on the wraparound, tried to stuff it in, but Dubnyk headlong dove across the goal line. I mentioned the Golden Knights have 2 avenues in which they could clinch a playoff spot tonight. They could do it if they get a point, or any sort of Arizona loss in Colorado. Avalanche with a 2-1 lead in the third. Up ice Brown, broken up by McNabb, but a penalty here. Brown had a step. McNabb got the stick in on him. Suter. Fiala able to roll away from Stastny. Feeds it in the middle. Tip by Zucker. Saves Subban. Rebound loose at the top of the crease. Saves Subban again. Fiala scores on the rebound. Couple of saves for Subban, but then Kevin Fiala buried the third chance. It's a power play goal, and it's 3-0 Minnesota.
Kevin Fiala's 13th of the year. Minnesota in complete command at this point of the game, up 3-0. A little over halfway through this game, another power play goal for the Wild.
Theodore to Stone. Theodore one-timer. Saved by Dubnyk. Stone will filter it back. Theodore keeps in a bouncing puck under some heat from Brown. Spurgeon reaches in to play it. Golden Knights able to maintain possession. Stone down low, tucked to the net, and a save. Dubnyk with a left pad. There's Stone in the final 20 seconds of the power play. Down to Tuck, backdoor to Pacioretty, went off his skate. Right to Theodore. Stone to drive on and a save. Dubnyk. Spurgeon up the boards. Theodore reaching to keep it in with a glove. Pacioretty has a jump away from him, but a second effort keeps it alive to Stastny. Pacioretty across for Stone. Power plays over. Theodore drives. Save. Dubnyk. Rebound score! Paul Stastny! Just as the power play came to an end to get the Golden Knights on the board.
Tuck in front, and Paul Stastny gets the rebound. No chance for Devan Dubnyk.
Well, that is a tough call on Merrill. He and Cunningham just kind of battling, and then Eakin just got tripped up. That's not going to improve the mood on the Vegas bench, but Subban, a terrific save on Fiala.
Great save, just gets enough of the glove.
Schmidt wheels it up ahead. Here's Pacioretty with Tuck on the rush. Pacioretty stays with it, and he's denied by Dubnyk. Stone will take it away. And move it across to Karlsson. Steaming down the wing, back towards Stone, a backhand. Dubnyk got a piece of it, but a penalty here. Gonna be a slash. As Stone took that pass from Karlsson, had a lot of speed going to the net. Fiala will go to the box. 2-goal lead for Minnesota. Wrist shot from Stastny blocked. Battle for it along the boards. Stone feeds it back. Miller looking back door. Zucker got a piece of it. Centering pass. Score! Stastny from Pacioretty. Paul Stastny, second of the game. The Golden Knights are within one.
Look at Paul Stastny. He's got two Wild players on him. Stick on the ice. Puts it past Dubnyk. 13 on the air. It is a 1-goal game.
Fair with a high clear to center. Over the glove of Merrill who went down. Foligno and Brown up ice. Foligno trying to put it on net, and Subban holds the short sides. Marchessault, good second effort to keep it alive to Stone. He'll curl down the boards. Here's Theodore to Pacioretty. Theodore again straight away. Stone, 12 seconds. Wrist shot blocked by Fair. Spurgeon can't clear, and nor could Cunningham. Wrist shot from Theodore. Save Dubnyk. Rebound. Stastny jamming away, and Dubnyk kept it out. Stone one final chance, and that's it. And the Wild hang on by their fingertips to win it 3-2. Well, the Wild had only 5 shots in the third period. Devan Dubnyk and the Wild win it